For you, I'm worried about fatty liver disease. Oh, even my liver's fat, huh?
What brings you in today?
I have a hard time focusing.
You get enough sleep every night?
Drinks on me for this side of the room.
How much is enough?
6 to 8 hours.
Oh, way more than that. I had a friend. She was prescribed Adderall, and now she's very alert.
You know, some people abuse Adderall.
What?
Let's get you healthy. I want you to try losing 55 pounds.
That's the weight of a Siberian Husky. You want me to pull a medium-sized working dog off of my body. Starting to feel like everyone's lives are going places, and mine's sort of stuck.
Hold it, please. Try not to leave all your stuff in the hallway. That'd be the 3rd time this month. Change is possible.
If I keep interviewing, no one thinks I'm the right fit.
I would love you to walk me through CPR for this doll.
Oh, I'm sorry, this child is dead. I need to get a teeny bit healthier.
We have rates as low as $129 a month.
You do know that people can run outside. That is zero. I'm blocked. I ran today.
Why the hell you do that? Somebody chasing you or something?
Welcome to Should You Watch This with the Popcorn Priest, a weekly podcast where movie enthusiasts, ex-movie theater projectionists, and many others take the time to talk about a movie that we just watched and answer that very question, should or shouldn't you watch this? I'm your host, Chris Compton. Let's get into our review and breakdown of Brittany Runs a Marathon from 2019.
We interrupt this program. Important instructions will follow.
Ever wish you had Benjamin Button's disease of the balls? With the Turf Chopper 2.0 from smoothmyballs.com, you can!
Whoa, what's going on, Harry? Harry's our producer, by the way. What are you talking about, man?
If your balls were the Hunger Games, your girlfriend would stand up and say, I volunteer as tribute.
Really?
Got Dirty Harry saying, go ahead, smooth my balls. Like those smooth balls really tie the room together, man, says the dude. Hasta la vista, hairy balls. Got Tony Montana saying, say hello to my smooth balls.
Whoa, wait a second.
Houston, we've got smooth balls. May the smooth balls be with you always. Yippee-ki-yay, mother smooth balls.
Okay, bro, stop. What Harry's trying to say is go to smoothmyballs.com and use promo code POPCORN15 to get 15% off your purchase. And maybe, just maybe, he won't do this anymore.
No promises.
Let's be real, this is a real product. Smooth My Balls reached out to me. I have used their product. It does work. It is designed for those areas that need a little more sensitive touch. It is a lifestyle choice, so go ahead and reach out to smoothmyballs.com and make sure you use the promo code POPCORN15 to get 15% off your purchase. And it helps the show, so you're doing yourself a favor, you're doing your balls a favor, and you're doing the Popcorn Priest a favor. So go out there and smooth your balls. Joining me today is my wife, Jenny, who I wasn't sure if she would ever join me again on this show. But surprise, surprise, she came back, although she may or may not have wanted to. She doesn't really feel like she wants to be on the show, as you can hear in the audio that follows. But we're happy to have her on this week's breakdown of Brittany Runs a Marathon from 2019. Directed by Paul Downs Calazio. Top billed stars Jillian Bell, Jennifer Dundas, Patch Dara. Thanks, Patch, for having a really weird last name. IMDb gives us a 6.8 out of 10, which I think is way too high, from 16,000 reviews. Rotten Tomatoes gives us an 88% from the critics and an 87% from the rest of us. That's rough. So on a box office haul, this one, it made $7.4 million and was purchased for $14 million. So I'm not so sure that was a really great deal. And I don't know how this made so little money, as everyone seems to love it, but Maybe those the only people who loved her are the ones that went and gave a review, because the rest of us, geez. So this is an Amazon original, so you can go on Amazon Prime if you have that, and you can watch this to your heart's content, because it'll always be there, because it's an Amazon joint. But before you do, let's get into the hottest segment on podcasting right now. Should or shouldn't you watch this? 5 reasons why you should or shouldn't watch this. And after you hear this, you'll know why. Number 1, if you're jonesing for a movie about running, this is for you. And number 2, if you want to see the first film to ever film in the New York Marathon that wasn't a documentary crew, this is for you. Number 3, if you want to watch a drama way more than a comedy, then this is for you. Number 4, if you want to see a genuinely funny comedian not be that funny, this is for you. And number 5, if you want to get a bit depressed and sad, and then barely at the end, you may feel slightly better, then you're in luck. My wife would disagree with me, but I gotta tell it how it is. I only have a couple of popcorn trivia on this one since I really hated it. After seeing the film, the real-life Brittany O'Neill says she felt bonded to actress Jillian Bell forever. She says, watching her performance, I felt like she genuinely experienced all of the emotions I had. She's a great actress, and she nailed it. And to be honest, she did. I mean, let's give Jillian Bell credit for that. Writer-director Paul Downs-Calazio wrote the script not long after his best friend Brittany completed her first run and correctly predicted several things, including that she would successfully complete a marathon and that she would hurt her leg. Popcorn beefs. Spoiler alert, my beef with this movie is the movie. With that, let's get into our review of Brittany Runs a Marathon. Welcome back to Should You Watch This with the Popcorn Priest. I am the Popcorn Priest, and I have with me my wife, Jenny.
Hi.
Hi. We've just screened Brittany Runs a Marathon on Amazon Prime. It's a 2010 film. No, excuse me, that's how many people have reviewed this. It came out in 2019. It is 104 minutes long. It is rated R. It is a comedy, drama, and romance. I would probably say that it's more a drama. I would put drama first, then romance, then comedy. But the description is hilarious and outgoing Brittany Forgler is everybody's best friend except her own. Her partying, underemployment, and toxic relationships are catching up with her. Too broke for a gym and too proud to... That's the end of the description, but she ends up deciding to run a marathon, and she...
Hence the title.
Yes, Brittany Runs a Marathon. My initial reaction is it's very sad for most of the show, but there is some redeeming qualities at the end. I don't think I would seek out this film, but if you want a movie that picks you up and you're kind of sad about some stuff and you want to see this, then maybe I'd recommend it. It's getting really good views on Amazon Prime. Out of 2010 people, it's 4.5 stars on there, but IMDb gives it a 6.8 out of 10. What do you think, Jenny? Do you like it? Did you not like it?
I thought it was okay. I think people can relate in one way or another to her. Maybe just females, not you. You didn't really care, but...
No, I can... No, probably you're probably right. I can't relate to her because I'm not a female.
Well, I'm not saying just to her, but just to certain situations. Like, I feel like because of the different characters, like her 3 friends, like someone can relate to one of them.
Yeah, she does have... She has a roommate that is kind of shallow and not very nice to her, right?
I'm not talking about her. I don't want people to relate to a shallow,
well, no, I mean, some people,
person.
They can relate that they have maybe someone in their life that maybe is like that.
Okay. But I'm talking about her other friends that
Oh,
she
yeah.
meets.
She has nice friends that are genuine. They're genuinely nice to her. But
just their life stories. I feel like someone can relate.
Oh, yeah, because of what they're going through.
Yes.
Ah, I see. The girl that her name is Jillian Bell is the actress. The director is Paul Downs Coliazzo, which I've never heard of him before. I recognize her from Workaholics, a TV show. She's really funny in that, and she's really funny in this. Like the first couple minutes I was laughing out loud, and then later on I was not laughing anymore. Would you recommend it to somebody? Do you have to be in the right frame of mind to watch this?
Maybe. I mean, I felt like it was a good pick for me to just randomly start watching it. Then I made you watch it with me.
Yeah,
I liked it, but there are some parts that I don't like rated R shows necessarily. But
there's a lot of profanity, for sure. Yeah, there's a scene of sensuality as well. It doesn't show anything, but yeah, if you're listening, if you have to watch something with your lady or girlfriend or wife, I guess you could do worse than this, but you could probably do better than this, if you want my honest opinion.
I think I liked it more than you did.
I think you did too. I'm gonna give it a small to medium bucket. Schmedium. I've given a schmedium before, but that's where I'm at with this film. I do think she does a great job. She's a great actress. I looked this up. She actually lost 40 pounds for the role, and you can tell. Jenny and I were commenting at the first of the movie. It feels like she has a prosthetic makeup on her face, but she's actually that's her starting weight, and she lost 40 pounds during the filming, and she ran most of the actual marathon, the New York Marathon. Some of it she didn't run because of logistical reasons, and they couldn't film all of it, but she was there and she ran a lot of the legs of the race, which is interesting. So props to Jillian Bell for her performance. Any parting thoughts? You haven't said much.
I know.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Nope.
All right. What's your rating?
I will rate it. I don't necessarily agree with the 4.5 stars, but I would probably 3.5, 4. I did like it, but
3.5, 4 stars.
I don't know that I would watch it again. Maybe if I was had nothing to do and.
It's definitely not a rewatchable, in my opinion.
Maybe if I needed.
But it's not.
A boost.
It's not. There's movies we've watched on Netflix that we've either turned off or
True.
We would never watch again. This one, it's not.
I maybe would watch it again.
Okay.
So maybe 3.5, 5, 4 stars.
3.5 to 5 or
3.5 to 4.
3.5 to 4 stars.
Right in there.
Okay. Well, you heard it from the lady's perspective and the guy's perspective. You could do worse, guys, but you could do better. And we'll leave it there, and we'll see you next time on the Popcorn Priest. Hit me up on the Twitters or the Instas if you want to interact with the great Popcorn Priest at Popcorn Priest. I respond to every tweet, post, comment, hashtag, and whatever else there is. Let us know if there's something you'd like us to review. Also, if you've enjoyed this or any of our previous episodes, please subscribe so you can get notifications on our newest episodes. Much appreciated. Next week, if you want to get caught up with us, we'll be reviewing Willy's Wonderland. And it is a wonderland. Get ready for something. As always, thanks for listening. This has been Should You Watch This with the Popcorn Priest. And for my wife, Jenny, thank you for joining us. And we'll see you next week.